Hello, welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric. Tonight I'll be playing a game between the 1978 Detroit Tigers versus the 1978 Texas Rangers from Arlington Stadium in Texas. I haven't played an inside pitch baseball game for a little while. Been playing a lot of replay baseball. However, tonight I had an issue opening up the replay game, so while that is being resolved, I'm going to be playing an inside pitch. Plus, I've been wanting to play an inside pitch, so maybe it's fate that I play tonight. Been working a lot in my inside pitch draft league baseball league, which I'll be using the inside pitch cards and dice game for. Played a game off camera the other night, and trying to get the rules and everything back in. Back the flow of the game back in and everything. I'm anxious to start playing the cards and dice version of the game and see how it differs and how it's similar to the PC version. I'll probably be doing a video. I've got like over half of my team selected already. We've still got a few more, maybe about 10 or so rounds left to draft. So another week and a half of that. But I think this weekend I'm going to do another video on. I'll have probably about roughly close to like 75% of my team by then. So most of the people I'm going to start there. So I'll probably do like a lineup and just show you the cards from the cards and dice game, and show you the different stats on the cards and everything. It's pretty much similar. It's the same card that's in the game here. Except obviously it's printed on a card, PDF file that I downloaded and printed out. So anyway, that is about it. So let's get this game started. And another reason why I picked this game is because Mark the Bird Fidrych is pitching for Detroit, and he'll be going up against John Matlack. So for the Texas Rangers, a good pitching matchup. This is towards the end of Mark the Bird's Fidrych's short career. I think he only would start 3 games. This is the next to last start of the game. I think in the next start he would get, he would start having some arm trouble in that game, and so he wouldn't pitch. I don't think the rest of that season. He did come back, I think, in '79 and in '80 for a little while, but pretty much was never really the same after the arm trouble, which is too bad. Anyway. So let's get this game started here. So for the Detroit Tigers, going up against John Matlack, will be Ron LaFleur batting first and playing center field. Steve Dillard, the second baseman, batting second. Batting third, the DH and veteran Rusty Staub. Batting cleanup, the first baseman Jason Thompson. Batting fifth and playing left field, Steve Kemp. Batting sixth, Charlie Spikes, the right fielder. Behind the plate, batting 7th, Lance Parrish. Batting 8th and playing third base, Aurelio Rodriguez. And batting 9th and playing shortstop, Mark Wagner. This will be shortly before Alan Trammell and Lou Whitaker started playing the middle of the infield for Detroit, and we become a fixture there for close to 20 years there, as a double play combo team there. Players there. So anyway, they'll be going up against John Matlack, who's let's see. Well, I'll show you his record there. He's 0-1 on the season so far with a 3 ERA. He's pitched, I think, just 1 game. It was a complete game. However, he did come out on a losing end. He allowed 8 hits, struck out 12, and walked 2. So he had a very good performance there, but unfortunately, his team could not score enough runs for him. On the actual season, he was 15-13 with a save, 2.30 ERA. As you can see, he had a fine season. 270 innings pitched, 252 hits, 157 Ks, and 47 walks. So, all right. So first up will be Ron LaFleur. He's off to a slow start, hitting just 118 in 5 games, with no homers and 3 runs batted in. So let's see. Rolls a 6-4. 2 falls within the 1 to 20 here, so it's going to be one of these decisions up here. So it looks like a grounder to shortstop. And Campaneris handles it, and 1-1 down. So for the Texas Rangers, their defense, let's look at the range of their defense here. Now again, the lower number, the higher number is better off in this game. So it goes 1 through 5. So Matlack is below average. Looks like their infield overall is, let's see, I think it's average if you're yep, it'll be an average infield if Hera is definitely the weak link in this. The outfield is overall average. Error-wise, they're pretty good. Campaneris does, have a share of errors here, and Hargrove also. So Hera, while he doesn't have much range, does not commit a lot of errors. Outfield is average to very good as far as number of errors they commit, and Jim Sundberg is average as far as his range goes. He does have a good arm. So alright, so 1 up and 1 down for the Detroit Tigers here. Next up will be Steve Dillard. He's hitting .250 with no runs and no RBIs so far. To be off the batter's card here. Out! And he grounds out to Matlack for the second out of the inning. Next up will be Rusty Staub. He's off to a good start, hitting .412 with a couple of home runs and 3 RBIs. See what he can do against Matlack here. And he gets a 2-out single. So alright, so up next will be Jason Thompson, first baseman. Off to a good start also. .357 with a couple homers and 5 RBIs. Detroit is 3-1 on the season, and Texas is 1-3. And Matlack gets him, and that's 3 down there, so that retires the side. So Mark Fidrych will be pitching. As you can see, he was 2-0 in the actual season. 2.45 ERA. 22 innings pitched, 17 hits, 10 Ks, and 5 walks. So far in the replay, he pitched 1 game. It was a complete game. Just allowed 2 runs, 5 hits, 3 Ks, and 2 walks. So a good really strong performance. So he'll be facing a lineup of Mike Hargrove batting first and playing first. Often see the first baseman batting first, but in this case for the Texas he is. Batting second and playing shortstop, Bert Campaneris. Batting third and playing left field, Al Oliver. Batting cleanup, the DH, Richie Zisk. Batting fifth, the right fielder, Barry Bonds, and he was not originally on the lineup. It was Claudio Washington, but Claudio Washington does not have a card for Texas. I believe he has a card for, I want to say, Kansas City. So Bobby Bonds will be taking his place. Juan Beniquez will be the center fielder, batting sixth. Batting seventh will be the third baseman, Toby Hara. Batting eighth, Bump Wills, playing second base. And behind the plate, Jim Sundberg, batting ninth. And I did move up Barry Bonds, the right fielder spot, to number 5. Originally it was number 6, but I moved him up because he has more power than Toby Hara and Beniquez did, and I moved Toby Hara down from the 5 spot to the 7 spot, and I moved Beniquez up there. So that's A little different than he has played lineup, but 8 out of the 9 players are the same. So, alright. So, batting first will be Mike Hargrove. He's hitting .250 in 12 at-bats. Two, 4. And he gets himself a leadoff single. So let's see here. For Campaneris, he's a good bunter, a 5 bunter here, so runs could potentially be at a premium, so I'm going to bunt away here with having Campaneris being such a good bunter, and he's only hitting 154 in the season. He only hit 186 on the actual season, so definitely willing to give up the bunt here instead of hitting into a double play to get the runner in scoring position. Mike Hargrove is not that fast a base runner, so alright, so Campaneris squares around to bunt. Fidrych delivers. And successful sacrifice bunt. So a runner in scoring position now with 1 out for Al Oliver. Hitting .250 on the season with no homers and an RBI. And it's a hit, so the strategy pays off. Hargrove comes around the score, and the Rangers are on the board.
Play on the field will be escorted from the stadium.
So credit Al Oliver with an RBI. Richie Zisk up now. Hitting after a slow start, hitting 125 with a homer and 2 RBIs. He would hit 22 homers on the regular season.
Hard ground ball.
And looks like Thompson's going to successfully get the ball. And he's going to throw to second for 1 and back to first for a double play. But the Rangers come across with a run. And after 1, it's Texas 1 and Detroit nothing. Alright, so against Matlack it will be Kemp, Spikes, and Parrish. Kemp is off to a .313 start with no homers and 2 RBIs. And Matlack gets him for the first out. Alright, next up will be Charlie Spikes. He's hitless in 8 at-bats so far. And he has himself a leadoff single here in the second.
Everybody clap your hands.
So, runner on first with nobody out for the Tigers. Lance Parrish, the catcher, will be up next. He's hitting .250 with a homer and an RBI. And he has himself a single off the lefty pitcher there, a lefty-righty split. One of the few lefty-righty splits on the card. There's actually 1, 2, 3, 4 lefty-righty splits. So Spikes will stop at second. So alright, so I think, let's see, yeah, it's the number 8 hitter. Let's see what he's hitting. Rodriguez, though, is hitting .429, though, so he's off to a good start. So, being a manager, we're going to ride his good start here, and we're going to, yeah, because that would be 2 outs in the number 9 hitter. He's not a very strong hitter, so we're going to let Rodriguez hit away here. We're going to avoid the sack there. good thing we did here. So lead runner advances, so spikes will come around the score. And on the throw to the plate, it looks like equal to, roll is less than or equal to the trailing runner's base running. The trailing runner advances on the throw, so he will advance on the throw. So the Rangers have tied it up. I mean, the Tigers have tied it up here in the top of the second. And they still have first and third with one down. So good managerial decision there to hit away. So Mark Wagner up now. Yeah, see, he's only a 143 hitter. Just 239 in the regular season with an RBI. So a chance to get another here. So they still have an opportunity to score a run without getting a hit. Alright, possible error on the play here. And nope, no error. Check on insulted infield fly. And that'll be 2 outs. So the top of the order on the floor will be up now. He's 0 for 1. See here, so it looks like we're going to get some type of a ground ball or fly ball here. So it's going to be a fly ball to the left fielder, and that'll retire to side. But the Tigers score 1, and after 1.5, it scores tied at 1. All right, let's take a look at the Detroit Tigers defense here. Mark Fidrych is a very good fielding pitcher here. He's a 5. Parrish is average. Does have a good arm. The infielder looks like is somewhat weak here, just a little bit below average, especially weak up the middle here, which is not good. Wagner is only a 1 range and Dillard a 2. Thompson is above average. Rodriguez is below average. I mean, is average. The outfield overall is a little bit below average also, with Spikes being the weak link here. Definitely error prone too. Everybody else is, Dillard's a little high on the error, but everybody else is not too bad. Rodriguez is really good. Wagner would commit a few errors here. Parrish a few errors also. So overall, I think a little bit below average there defensively. So alright. So up first will be Bobby Bonds. He's hitting 273 in 11 at-bats. Did hit 31 homers on the season. Oh, and luckily Fidrych does not allow any home runs to right-handed batters, or else that would have been a goner there. Because that's 1 through 20 there. Anything would have been a home run off of Bonds' card. Actually, he does very well against lefties too. Didn't allow many home runs against lefties either. So roll the dice for Bonds. And he lines out back to Fidrych, who makes the catch. So next up will be Juan Benitez. Hitting 214 with a homer and 2 RBIs. And he gets himself a rare walk.
Walks, and that wasn't close.
So 1 out walk. Toby Harrah up next. It's off to a slow start. Hitting just 083 with a homer and an RBI. And he gets himself a walk to move around in scoring position. So first and second with 1 out. So possible error check here. Bump Wills up now. Hitting 071 after a slow start. No error, but he does have a hit. And they'll hold Benitez at third. The bases loaded with one down for Jim Sundberg, top of the lineup. He walked his first time up. So Fidrych looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. And he gets Sundberg. So that's a big strikeout there for Fidrych. 2 outs now. However, Hargrove draws the walk. He has a very good eye. And Rangers take the lead 2-1. Campaneris up now. I think he walked also his first time up. So possible ground ball error here. Ooh, ground ball to short. And this time Wagner does commit the error. 1 base error, so another run comes in. That'll be unearned. So Fidrych's defense is not helping him this inning. Al Oliver up now. 1 for 1 with an RBI. So the pitch is a little inside here. Just misses him though. Alright, no home run check on that. He flies out the spikes to end the inning. So I think we're going to have to make a... I think that's right, correct right there. I think that last run is the only one that's going to be... So Campaneris is safe, which allowed the run to score. And just that 1 error, so yeah, that'll be it. So 2 of the 3 runs are going to be earned. So that last one just is the only one that isn't. So that's good. All right. So the Tigers are now down by 2 at the top of the 3rd here. Steve Dillard will bat first. He's 0 for 1. So Matlack has himself a 2-run lead now. And he walks the first batter, which is never a good thing to do, especially somebody who doesn't walk that often like Dillard. Alright, so they're going to do the hit and run here with Rusty Staub. I think he's a good hit and run candidate. Dillard doesn't have a lot of speed. He has good base running speed though, with a 6. So possible, nope, no wild pitch there. Just the ball outside. So they fly ball to center. Benitez camps under it and makes the catch. Steal. Down by 2 with only a 7 stolen base here. I think we're not gonna go with that. I know Jason Thompson. I'm pretty sure he strikes out quite a bit. So, although it looks like he's a pretty good contact hitter. So, maybe we won't try a little hit and run. We just go hit straight away here. Get a lefty on lefty here. So. Looks like a ground ball to second. And looks like the only play is going to be to first here.
You're out!
So runner in scoring position now with 2 down for Steve Kemp. He is 0 for 1 so far. He struck out his first time up. And this time he walks.
And that wasn't close.
So second walk Matlack has allowed today. So Charlie Spikes will come up now. He is 1 for 1 with a run scored. He's going to ground out to Hara. Flips over to Hargrove. And that'll retire the side. So the Detroit threatens but cannot score. So we head to the bottom of the third. Texas up 3-1. Grounds out to second. Bobby Bonds up now. 0 for 1. And he gets himself his first hit of the day. And Bobby Bonds, yeah, he's more of a candidate to steal. They have a 2-run lead, so with 1 out, I think it's a good possibility he could steal here. And he looks like he's going to be safe. So he steals second. So running in scoring position now with 1 down for Juan Benitez. Walked his first time up and scored. So we get a range play at Arlington Stadium here.
He rocks one down center field. That'll shoot the gap and go to the wall. And one hops the wall.
Looks like we're going to have a rare play here, so let's see what we got here. Right field that crashes into the wall. All right. He's not that good at defenseman anyway. We're chasing a deep drive. Resolve is a D9 range play. That's probably not going to be good. He's only a 1 range play, I think. I mean, a 1 range. So if right fielder fails to make the play, the center fielder picks up the ball with the hitter attempting a triple. Resolve like a single plus 8 with the play at third. Unsuccessful range play. Charlie Spikes doesn't catch the ball. So it doesn't look like he's injured, but it looks like the runner is going to make it to third here. Oh, he is injured. He'll miss 4 games. Not a big loss here, as he, like I said, not much of a range and not really that great of a hitter. So let's see. Whoops. Get this in the screen here. So, all right. So he'll miss 4 games. So that'll go into the view here. So he won't show up here till later, though. So, we're going to replace our right fielder here. Let's see. Mike Jorgensen was the only one that actually came off the bench to go in the lineup. So, we've got to pretty much get free reign of who we're going to pick here. I think we're going to try to get a little bit of defense there. I think we're going to go with some... He's not a bad hitter either. Let's see. It's either going to be Walkenfuss. He's not that good defensively, though, so I think we're going to go with Tim Cochran. And Matlack's a lefty. Oh, yeah, we don't want the lefty on lefty here, though. Not yet, anyway. Stanley will still be an upgrade. So I think we'll go with Mickey Stanley here. So get a little bit more of a range. We can always replace him later if Matlack comes out of the game. All right. And I've only used I didn't use like a full screen on this one because inside pitch sometimes tends to leave a lot of like extra green on the side here and push the this over to the screen over to the left here. So you end up getting a bunch of green open space, so I kind of use the shorter screen here. So let's see. So all right. So Benitez is on third with a triple. We could try a nice squeeze here. Toby Harrell with a squeeze. He's a good 4 bunter. I think that might catch him offhand here. I think we're going to try a squeeze play here. So, let's see. And he ends up walking him.
Walking, good base on ball.
So runners at the corners now with 1 down. Rangers up by 3 now. Gotta play the infield in, I think, here. Actually, I might just throw the corners in here, possibly. Now we'll play the infield in. That really is going to do much good there. So, alright, so infield's playing in now. Bump Wills is up now. 1 for 1. And he strikes out. Fidrych gets him. See if they can minimize the damage here. So infield will play back now for Jim Sundberg, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Oh, luckily he is a righty. Although that wouldn't have fallen in range because he only allows a 1 through 5. 3, 4. Oh, he does allow a single here though, so it looks like it's going to plate at least 1. Just 1. Toby Harrow moves up to 3rd. So runners at the corners now. Looks like Detroit's going to get some action in their bullpen. Not sure exactly who, as Fidrych did pitch a complete game in real life, so we're going to have to be selective on who we pick here. So if we can get himself out of this inning, Mike Hargrove up now, 1 for 1 with a walk and an RBI and a run scored. And I'll load the bases. Fidrych's 5th walk on the day, so he's a little wild. Bert Campaneris up now. And he does get him to strike out. That'll retire the side, but Texas picks up a couple runs, and after 3 full, lead at 5 to 1. So Matlack's got himself a nice cushion here. So he'll face Parrish, Rodriguez, and Wagner, the bottom of the order. 2-1. So, all right, 3-6 here. So good start for Detroit here in the 4th. Leadoff single. Emilio Rodriguez up now, 1 for 1. Knocked in Detroit's only run so far. He's going to have himself a double here. And you're going to hold up Parrish. He's a slow runner. And Bonds does have a good arm in right field, a -2 arm there. So that negates any, that creates that 0 there. Because I think he's a 2. No, he's a 3, but in this case, this would negate it. So, alright, so runners on 2nd and 3rd now with nobody out. Matlack will be facing Wagner, who's 0 for 1. Ballpark range play. Just don't know, just the ballpark play here. Grounds out to 3rd. So is the base runner going to try and score? Nah, down 4 runs with nobody out. He's just going to hold, I think. So they're just going to go for the first out here. The out at first. So 1 down now for Ron LaFleur, 0 for 2. Ground ball to short. Again, he's a very slow runner, so we can't really have risk it. Because they would definitely throw home, I would think. So, Steve Dillard up now. Definitely need to get some runs back here. And Steve Dillard comes through with a clutch 2-out single to score at least one here. Oh, that was a 4 there, so he only scores the 1. I mean, that was red, so. So, alright, so Rusty Staub. See if we can play another run here. 1 for 2. And he flies out to Oliver to end the inning. But Detroit does get one back. So we head to the bottom of the 4th. Texas leads by 3. So Mark Fidrych will be facing Oliver, Zisk, and Bonds. Oh, just outside of the range. Just missed it, Oliver did. He does have himself a single. So leadoff single here for the Rangers. And he's going to ground out to third. Over to second for 1. Over to first. Double play. So Fidrych needed that. Bobby Bonds up now. 1 for 2 of the runs scored. Range play here. Ooh. Good thing they got the double play, because Bonds is going to have himself a home run here off of his own card.
There's a drive! Way back! It might be! It could be! And
So 6-2 here.
Clap your hands.
So Juan Benica is up now. And Fidrych gets him to retire the side. But Texas adds to the lead, and after 4 full, lead at 6-2. Alright, Jason Thompson will lead it off. Oh for 2 so far with a strikeout.
Hard ground ball.
And looks like yep. Fair fails the range play here.
That ball get by him.
Does not have very good range at all. So the Tigers have a leadoff single here. Ground ball to first. And looks like the only play is going to be Hargrove to taking himself at first. So Thompson will move up to second with 1 down, runner at second for Mickey Stanley. That's his old picture there. I think that's his old 1967 picture there. Mickey Stanley is making his first at bat on the year. So we're just going to leave this picture in. So he was a .265 hitter with 3 homers and 8 RBIs. See if we can get Detroit a little closer here. And he comes through with a single. Looks like they're going to hold Thompson though. So that runners at the corners here with 1 down for Lance Parrish. He's having a good day, 2 for 2 with a run scored. Tigers will love to have him make it 3 for 3. Flies out to left. Let's see if it's deep enough to score the run. No, looks like he's going to hold. So 2 down now. So they're going to need another 2-out hit here if they're going to draw any closer. Rodriguez has had a good day too, 2 for 2 with a double and an RBI. There's some action in the Rangers bullpen now. And he strikes him out. So Matlack gets a strikeout there, and Detroit cannot get any closer here. I think we'll try to get another inning out of Fidrych here. Toby Hare up now. Just walked both times up. And he grounds out the first this time. Fidrych covering. 1 up and 1 down. Bump Wills, 1 for 2. And he walks. So I think we're going to have him steal. He's a 16 steal here. And he is going to be thrown out. So Parrish throws him out.
Out!
And we'll head 2 outs now for Jim Sundberg. Ground ball to third base. Plus chance for an error, and nope, Rodriguez is a good fielder. He's able to handle it cleanly, even though it was a tough short hop there. So all right, we head to the top of the 6th here with the Rangers up by 4. Wagner will lead it off, followed by LaFleur and Dillard. And he grounds out the second for the first out. LaFleur up now, hit 0 for 3 today. Make that 0 for 4. Steve Dillard 1 for 2 with a walk and an RBI. And he grounds out to second to retire the side. So the Tigers go 1, 2, 3 in the top of the 6th. All right, looks like Fidrych is gonna be done for the day here. Had a rough outing today, unlike in the real game where he pitched a complete game, allowing just 2 runs. So let's see here. See, we have lefty, righty, lefty. So we'll probably get a lefty up in the lefty come in the pitch. We're gonna have Bob Sykes come in. So Bob Sykes has a record of 1-0 with a 0 ERA. Got the win in relief. 1.1 innings pitched, allowed a hit and 3 strikeouts. 1 walk. See if he can keep the Rangers at a 4-run lead here. And he strikes him out.
Struck him out.
Next up will be Bert Campaneris. And he flies out to Stanley for the second out. Al Oliver up now, 2 for 3. And Arlington Stadium is more than +3 to strikeouts, -1 to walks, and average on the home runs. No adjustments there. -1 to the walks. 6-3. Oh, single +8. Looks like he's going to stretch this one into a double. So Texas got a 2-out double here for Richie Zisk. 0 for 3. Yeah, looks like he's going to have himself a double.
Drive down the right field line, slicing toward the corner, air ball!
So Texas has a pair of back-to-back doubles here with 2 down to score, plate another run. Bobby Bonds up now. Has himself a homer already in this game. Scored a couple runs, 2 for 3. And he flies out to Kemp. That'll retire the side, but Texas adds another run and now leads 7-2 going into the 7th. Let's try to get one more inning out of Matlack. Len Barker is warming up in the pen. Ooh, rare play here. Another rare play in this game, the second one of the game. First baseman goes into the hole to make the play and hurts himself on the play. Ooh. Resolve the play as a G3 range play. Check for injury after the range play. So he's going to fail the range play here.
Let that ball get by him.
He'll miss the rest of this game, so just this one game, and it's alright. Texas has got a 5-run lead here, so doesn't really hurt them too much. Let's see who can come in and play first here. So I think we're going to go for some defense here. Matlack will be coming out soon. I mean, Sykes is the lefty that's in there now, huh? Let's see here. Jorgensen or Putnam? Jorgensen hasn't got any at-bats yet, and how about Putnam? Neither has Putnam. So each one of them probably doesn't have a picture yet. So I'm going to go with the guy who's got the most at-bats here. So we'll go with Mike Jorgensen. He'll come in place of Hargrove. Maybe not there. Okay. Uh-oh. I sense a crash here. Let's get rid of him here. Let's try this now. Uh-oh. Oh boy. And we'll be right back. This is one thing I definitely didn't miss about this game. We'll be right back. Alright, we were back. We had to reload the game, and so it left off with the play before Hargrove's injury, but Hargrove isn't going to miss any games, so what we'll do is we'll just simulate this because it was a hit. It was a range play. Which I think we'll go with this one right here. And then we'll do resolve the range play. So it'll be a range play to first, which was a failed range play. So it'd be an G3. Is it G3 up here? Yeah. And again, he fails it like this. Okay, so that's good.
Let that ball get by him.
We're just going to wait until he's up first the next inning. So we're just going to, I believe he is anyway. No, he's not. Why did it show him as being grayed out last time? Yeah, it shows him being grayed here. So, for some reason, it looks like the injury is still in there, but I can't remember who left off last. But anyway, we'll switch him when he comes up there. We'll just finish out this inning. Not that big a deal. Otherwise, it'll put a guy in as a pinch hitter here, and then it'll crash the game again. So, I am not going to even bother with it. So, alright, so let's go back here and continue the inning. So, leadoff runner on. Hopefully there won't be another range play over to Hargrove there, and we'll be alright. Oops. And looks like they're going to get the lead runner here.
Out.
And it'll be a fielder's choice. So Steve Kemp up now. And Matlack is officially tired here. We'll see if we can get through this inning here. Got a 5-run lead, so we get a little bit to play with. And he strikes him out. Good.
He struck him out.
And Mickey Stanley up now. And no error in Campaneris. And it's a single, though. He's going to hold it second. First and second now, 2 down for Lance Parrish. 2 for 3. Ha ha ha. Wild pitch.
Just a bit outside.
So I think we're going to pull Matlack now. Couldn't get through this inning. We'll bring in Len Barker. Yeah, we're bringing Len Barker now. So, alright, we'll be right back. I'm just going to get a picture of him. Alrighty, we're back. Len Barker will make his first appearance on the year. He was 1-5 with a 4.82 ERA, 52 innings pitched, allowed 63 hits, 33 Ks, and 27 walks. See if we can get the final out of the inning here. And it looks like he's going to get out of it here. So Detroit threatens, but cannot get any closer here. Alright, Bob Sykes will face Beniquez, Hara, and Wills. And we're going to go to the here. Hopefully this will work out alright. So I definitely want to put in a replacement for Mike Jorgensen for here. There we go. So we'll take out Hara there. Hargrove. Alright, that worked out alright. So Beniquez up now. Grounds out to third. 1 down.
And it's a double.
And another double allowed by Sykes here. Bump Wills up now. 1 for 2. And looks like he's going to get the out at first. And Hara will advance to third. So running and scoring. Runner at third now with 2 down. Tim Sundberg up now, 1 for 3 with an RBI. And he gets out of trouble there with no further damage. So, alright, top of the 8th now. Tigers down by 5. Well, Rodriguez will lead it off here. 2 for 3 with a double and an RBI. Keep Len Barker in the game here.
Out.
1 down. Mark Wagner up now, 0 for 3. Good range play.
Popped him up.
Pops it up to the catcher, and Sundberg's going to make the play here.
Boy, he had to cover a lot of ground to make
Caught that one in
grab.
foul territory near the stands. So 2 down now for Ron LaFleur. And he's going to be hit by a pitch. Steve Dillard up now. 1 for 3 with an RBI. And this time he goes down. And that'll retire the side. So we head to the bottom of the 8th. And we'll be right back with Mike Jorgensen's picture. So, alright. Mike Jorgensen will be coming in now. Make his first appearance of the year. 196 hitter. With a homer and 9 RBIs. Ooh, so he just missed one here. Instead he pops it up to...
Pop fly. That one be a home run in a phone booth.
Pops up the first, and Thompson makes the catch. 1 down. Campaneris up now, 0 for 3. Actually, I should have re-rolled this. Hold on. Oops. Error check on a throw here, possibly. No, single. And Wagner doesn't make an error. So, alright, so the Tigers, we'll face one more batter here, Al Oliver. Ground ball to second. And looks like they're going to be able to turn 2 here. Alright, so top of the 9th now. Tigers' last chance here. Barker will try to close it out here. I believe he's eligible for the save. I don't know, he might not have pitched full 3 though, but we'll see. I don't think he's eligible though. I think he would have had to pitch the full 3 innings. So Staub will lead it off here. 2 for 4. So Thompson up now. Tigers down to their last 2 outs. And they get a walk here. So 1 out walk. Tigers need base runners here. Steve Kemp 0 for 3 with a walk. And back-to-back walks. Parker's getting a little wild here. Mickey Stanley up now, 2 for 2 since coming on. Ooh, luckily he does not hit any home runs, or else that would have been could have been a home run there. Would have pulled the Tigers within 2. And possible ground ball double play here. Hit the short. And no, looks like the only play is going to be to first. Get the short out there. Runners will advance. So 2 down now for Lance Parrish. Tigers down to the last out here. It's 2 for 4 with a run scored. Barker's been a little wild this inning. But
high pop fly. That one be a home run in a phone booth.
Pops up to Dillard, and that'll end the game. So the Texas Rangers defeat the Detroit Tigers 7-2. Matlack will get the win, and Fidrych will get the loss. Fidrych just did not have his stuff today. So Texas defeats Detroit 7-2. Bobby Bonds hit a home run for the Rangers, his 2nd of the year. Take a look at the box score here. So let's see what we got here. So John Matlack gets the wins. Pitch. Ooh, boy, he only allowed 2 runs, but did allow 11 hits. So the Tigers definitely had base runners on, and just couldn't get the big hit at the right time. Mark Fidrych, 5 innings pitched, 8 hits, 6 runs, 5 of them earned. Did walk 6, so hurt himself there. 4 strikeouts and allowed a home run. Let's see, hitting stars here of the day. Al Oliver, 3 for 5. Bobby Bonds, 2 for 4 with a homer. And kind of hard to assign a player of the game here, as the Matlack really didn't pitch that well overall, but did even his record at 1-1. So I think we're going to have to give it to, boy, pretty spread out. Al Oliver, I guess, 3 for 5 with a run scored. Or I guess we could give it to Barry Bonds. Yeah, we'll give it to Barry Bonds. 2 for 4 with a home run, a couple of runs scored, and RBI. So yeah, these walks definitely hurt Fidrych there. So that's it. So thank you for joining me. It's been Eric from High Ground Gaming. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye.